this is Sachin, and we are going to discuss about some job opportunities that are currently active, and you can apply to these opportunities if you are from the technology background or if you are into the development category. Okay, so this is the first job opening that is right now that we have. That is from the company Caterpillar, and the role that they are going to hire is for the software engineering role. And like let me try to read out the descriptions that they have asked. Okay, so the skills and experience section, you need to have a solid knowledge of the software development fundamentals and software development processes. You should know how to design the software and debug the documentation and testing and deployment, all of these. Okay, and you should have experience in software design patterns and design principles, strong programming and strong debugging and problem solving ability and troubleshooting skills. And you should also know the agile software development processes, and you should have a little bit knowledge of PHP and the theme designs as well. So these are the skills and experience that you should have. And the general expectations that they have asked is like you should be very strong in problem solving. Basically, problem solving by this they means the DSA. You should have good grasp on the DSA concepts, and you should have the ability to think creatively. And after that, you should be good in the teamwork and interpersonal skills, and you should have BE BTech. If you're from a BTech background, you can apply to this job. So you can check out to this job. I will provide the link of this job in the description, and you can check out this job and you can apply to this if the qualifications that you have are matching with the descriptions here. And it's not necessary that you should have all the knowledge of all the skills that you have. If you have 50% of the skills, you can still apply to this job, and you can look for this opportunity. Okay, and this was the first job that is from the company called Caterpillar. And now we are going to look into the second job opening that we have right now, and that is from the Ford. So the Ford is hiring a senior software engineer who has experience in building APIs, UIs, building tables, and to view the API development on the cloud platform. Okay, so if you are someone who has experience in building APIs and UIs and like the API development on a cloud platform, if you have experience in these kind of things, you can apply to this role. And the candidate should have experience on React, Angular, GitHub, Python, BigQuery, query optimization. So you have these kind of skills, then you should apply to these. And they are asking for a senior software engineer. So you at least have 3 to 5 years of experience, then you can look for this opportunity. And they have they have mentioned the responsibilities as well, that you are going to work on a central engineering portfolio team based in Chennai to deliver curated data APIs. So the job location is going to be the Chennai, and you need to work on a central engineering portfolio team basically. And this is not a remote opportunity, so you are going to have visit the office 5 days a week. And you should have knowledge of effective knowledge of data engineering processes. So you should have a little bit of knowledge of data engineering processes as well. And you should need to demonstrate some technical knowledge and communication skills with the ability to advocate the well designed solution. So you need to build the well designed solution, but you should be need to like present them as well. So you can look out for this opportunity as well. And this is by the Ford company. I will mention the link of this opportunity as well in the description, so you will be able to get the link as well regarding this. And please try to apply it as quickly as possible, because they have the last date to apply is like 15th of January only. And the qualification for this job is BE BTech, as you can look here. Okay, so I will provide the link for this one as well. And now we are going to discuss the third job opening that we have right now, and this is for SD1 level 5, and this is for the location of Bangalore, Karnataka. And they have clearly mentioned here that they need at least 2 years of experience in the development field. And the skills that they are asking is like you should know Java, Kotlin, and Python. And you need to have a good knowledge of data structure, design patterns, and C++. And about the team, Navi's engineering team built the backbone of our financial product. So it is basically going to be in the little bit of fintech industry, and you need to have a little bit knowledge of the fintech industry as well, regard if you are trying to apply to this job. And that they what they are trying to expect from you is implement assigned features. So you need to build the features that are going to be published by the business requirement, and change the performance and maintainable code. You need to make the changes or debug the code. Okay, and after that you need to perform the test testing in code patterns as well, and you need to perform effective code reviews for the peers, and you need to have a good grasp of LLDs and HHDs. So you need to have good knowledge of high level software designs and low level software designs as well. So these are the main skills that they are asking. If you have at least minimum 2 to 3 years, yeah, minimum 2 years of experience, then you can look for these opportunities. But you need to be good at the high level design and the data structures, and you have little bit knowledge of the fintech industry. So this is the requirement that they have mentioned, and the must have skills is you need to have proficiency in at least one of the languages, that is Java, Go or Kotlin. So you should have at least proficiency in one of these languages. Okay, solid understanding of OOPS concept and design patterns and data structures. So you should have knowledge of these things as well, and proven track record in building and maintaining backend systems. And you should have proven track record of building and maintaining these kind of data backend systems. Okay, and you should have at least 1 year of experience as mentioned here down below, but on the top they have mentioned 2 years. So try to prefer, if you have 1.5 or 2 years of experience, you can go ahead and try to apply to this role. And this was a must have skills. Okay, and you should have preferred in preference, they have mentioned if you know the Kafka event driven architecture systems and messaging systems, and you should have knowledge of the API endpoints, and you should have ability to adapt quickly to the environment. So these are the requirements that they have mentioned. Okay, and you can visit to the site. I will provide the link down below in the description, and you can try to check that. Okay, and the next job opportunity that we have, that is a completely remote job opportunity, and that is posted by Canonical. So basically, they are trying to hire graduate software engineer, open source, and Linux Canonical Ubuntu. So basically, this is a worldwide job, and in this, they are trying to hire 2025 to 2026 graduate software engineers into engineering teams around the world. And as a global platform company, they offer a wide range of software engineering challenges in both open source product and commercial business systems. So basically, if you are 2025 and 2026 graduate, you can look for this opportunity, and you should have a good knowledge in Python, Golang, Rust, JavaScript, C, C++, and of course Bash. And they are going to offer you a completely remote job. They have mentioned it later on. This is a globally remote role. Okay, so and you can read out all this information here. But you should have no knowledge of Linux, Ubuntu systems. Okay, and I will read out the role entails here. Okay, shaping the roadmap for your product. So basically, you need to build a product, and you need to shape the roadmap, that how the customers are going to use it and everything. You need to basically explain that, focusing on design and user experience, and you need to focus on the design and the user experience of the product that you're building, even for developer tooling and command line. Okay, writing high quality and resilient performance code. So you need to write high quality code, potentially serving millions of demanding daily users, and the code should have a good quality, so that you can serve their millions customers that they have, and what they are looking for. So these are the role that entitles, like this is the role that it entails, that these things that you need to focus on. But what they are basically looking for, they're looking for exceptional academic track record, that you should have exceptional track record in the academics, and you should be undergrad in computer science and mathematics or STEM discipline from programming courses, and you should have good knowledge of Python, Rust, C++, Golang, JavaScript, JS, and track record of going above and beyond expectations. You should have track record of going above and beyond expectations to deliver the outstanding result, and experience with Ubuntu and another Linux distribution system. So they have asked the experience with Ubuntu and another Linux distribution systems as well. Personal projects in technology and software engineering beyond the curriculum, and you should have the knowledge of personal projects in technology and software engineering beyond the curriculum. Personal written and spoken English. So these are these are the things that they are looking for, and these are the kind of must have that you have. And in the nice to have skills, you should be open to open source contributions and packaging and Linux distributions using these kind of technologies, leadership and organizational skills. So these are the things that you should be aware of, and personal and improvement budget of. And these are the perks that they are going to offer: recognition award, annual holiday leave, maternity and paternity leave, and personal learning budget of $2,000 per year. So these are the advantages, or kind of the offers that you are going to get after if you are able to crack the job. So these are the four roles currently that are open, and please try to subscribe to the channel, and we will try to post more videos like this for the job openings in the IT sector. Okay, so please try to subscribe to the channel. Have a good day. Bye bye.